How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Got a little bit of Treehouse Jams, courtesy of Steve. Thank you very much, brother. He destroyed me with a box of beer the other day, so I'm working through these. And there's a cool thing I'm going to do with these. I'm probably going to do like a themey week, because I think he sent me, I think at least 5, if not one or two more, of Curiosity series from Treehouse. So what I'll probably do is drink all of these, review them, put them up, maybe do a theme week with them. And we're going to start with the earliest one, not the first one, because it's not Curiosity 1. But the earliest one in a set that he sent me, and that is 57. Yeah, and it's American Double IPA. Brewed in Massachusetts, Treehouse Brewing Company. It's on the bottom here. It says, "The shape of curiosity where different faces fit before." And this was canned 123. So we're talking, today is the 17th, I think, of May. So you're January, February, March, April, May. You're talking almost 5 months on this sucker. So we'll see how this lands. Treehouse beers hold. A lot of people kind of poo-poo and talk about, beer's not aging all that well, and you should drink everything hyper fresh. And you see a lot of brewers do that. And I've always liked the Curiosity cans. Very kind of Norman Rockwell-y when it comes to what they do. But a lot of people talk about shelf stability or beers not lasting, and anything over a month old is too old. That's a bunch of crock of shit. That's people just wanting to kind of bite into the kind of nth degree hype, while at the same time feeding from a lot of brewers that say that. So a lot of brewers kind of make beers that won't hold up, more specifically hazies that won't hold up for a month. And there's brewers that do. Other half does it. Treehouse does it. There's a lot of brewers that can make these beers because they're not just a bunch of ingredients thrown together that kind of drop out and go crazy. They're actually well-crafted beers. Hopefully this one is much the same. But you look at that, it just looks like your big classic New England style hazy. It has this kind of, peaches, almost like a plummy vibe from a distance too. Yeah, nice rich kind of glow to the top, and it kind of gets darker as it goes down. A little bit of lacing on there from each one on the glass, tight compact edge to the foaminess going on there. But yeah, she looks the part. Let's get a nose. Yeah, just soft melon vibes. Really, that's all I'm getting. Really not much. There's a soft, little bit of like eucalyptusy, spearminty kind of piney thing going on. Very, very far in the distance, but yeah, she smells like a soft beer. It doesn't smell like a double IPA at all. That could be your age at play. Aromatics are going to be one of the first things that kind of drop out. So, yeah, let's dive in. Cheers. I like that. It's nice. It has this crazy melon thing going on. This really honeydew thing, this cantaloupe thing, this kind of melon medley thing going on with the soft bittering on the back end of it. Or not even on the back end, it's kind of floating around the edges of it. It's like a seltzer water vibe to it, not in that kind of negative carbonic acid bittering sense, or the way the carbonation is. Very spritzy cola soda pop like. Nice mouthfeel, nice expressive bittering, a nice soft kind of melon character, and that's pretty much it. They don't have an ABV on here, but you're talking double IPA. Assume it's 8 and change, probably 8.2%, I'm guessing. And it's nice. I like it. Here's the thing. I think age has caught up with this beer a bit, but that, you would be like, okay, you just said age doesn't really matter. That's not what I meant when I kind of went on my little rant before I opened this beer. It's not that age doesn't matter. I don't think age, when you have a really well done beer, can affect the positivity of a beer. So hops are going to fall off over time. There's no way for you to kind of combat that. You can kind of stay, push it back a little bit with keeping your beers cold, doing all that kind of stuff. Where what I was talking about is this beer is still a good beer 4.5 months later, whereas some other beers would turn into a whole big pile of fucking disgusting muckiness. This is still a good beer. Is it as expressive as when it first came out? Is it as vibrant? Is it as, just in your face? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not. But does that make it a bad beer? No. Maybe not as good, air quote that, because good subjective, as good of a beer when it originally came out? Probably not, but it's still a good beer. So if you have these beers, these tree houses, these other halves, the ones that really do the haze game right, the stuff that the ones that don't ask you to roll the can, let's put it that way. they're a bit older, don't be afraid of them. Drink them, open them, if just for science. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice soft bittering. Melon is in there. Nothing too crazy. Nice seltzerly, soft kind of mouthfeel to it that I kind of dig. Done and done. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as late? It's worthy of being in the conversation, but it's not towards the top at all. Value availability? It's Treehouse. Usually our beers are decently priced. Stuff like this, I think, usually floats around like $4 to $5 a can. That's kind of market value nowadays. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like beers that can hold up, I'm trying to wrap this around in my previous thoughts. If you like well-made beer, and you'll also like hazies, and you're not afraid of drinking all your beers after a 4-week made-up period of time that people want you to believe, then you'll like this. And if you just like hazies, you'll like this. Anyway, there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little curiosity right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.